Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, where are you watching me from? Much lovage. Hey, it's Lottie and welcome to this week's World According to Lottie. And as you can probably see or not see, yeah, I've had to turn the light on today because, yeah, winter's definitely approaching. It's getting darker outside and I've put my winter slippers on. Yeah, aren't they cool? They're very cosy. Well, this week I wanted to touch upon because a couple of things that happened last week. What I'm calling two victories for local music. It was great. The first one being is I'm not talking just bands. I'm talking about like the venue as well, venues and everything else. The first victory for local music goes to Bournemouth slash Poole based progressive melodic metal group, Metaprism. Yes, Metaprism. They supported Leaves' Eyes nearly a week ago now, and they do a really spectacular show anyway. Their shows are always full of passion, they're always full of energy, and you can tell on stage they enjoy what they do, and their sound is incredibly tight. So yeah, and it seemed that the venue was starting to fill up as they were playing, and people came down to check them out. And after the show, people bought their merchandise afterwards. And so well done, Meta Prism. Keep on doing what you do. Don't stop. And basically, yeah, and that was a great victory. And people even are saying afterwards to this after the show to them saying the vocalist Teresa, you were the best vocalist all night. So I'll say that's a good victory for local music right there. So brilliant. The next one, two goes to the Firehouse. Evil Scarecrow performed there on Saturday night. It had sold out in advance. The Firehouse was packed on Saturday night, and people enjoyed the show. People stayed from start to finish. That's brilliant business for the pub, and that's brilliant publicity for the pub. So well done to the Firehouse, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they filled up the night before for Cunt and the Gang. So well done, Firehouse. For those of you who've not been to the Firehouse in Southampton, I do recommend going. It's a great atmosphere, great vibe whatever day of the week you go. And if there isn't any bands playing, you can stick on your favourite tune, rock and metal tunes on the jukebox. It's perfect. So, yeah. So my victories for local music go to Metaprism for their brilliant show at Leaves' Eyes. Not just their show, not just their performance, but the fact people were buying their merch afterwards and asking for autographs from them and getting the venue filled up for getting the venue nice and full. So well done, Metaborism, and well done to the Firehouse for doing two brilliant sold out shows. So those are Lottie's victories for local music. Another thing I want to touch upon, for in Britain here, it is Remembrance Day on Wednesday. It's to commemorate and remember those who fought in the First World, if I'm not mistaken, the First World War. And also I think it's also because people got some of our boys fighting in Afghanistan and all these places, and war's one of those really nasty things in the world, and even now I don't know why we go to war. I mean, think for fight for democracy for other countries and things like that, but I still don't. It doesn't mean it's not. It's a nasty thing. It's a nasty thing. War. I'm gonna be wearing my poppy wristband, because the actual poppies don't tend to stay on my, or if I just tend to wear different jackets every day. So the wristband, I know I can just put it on. Bob's your uncle. This is for me personally because I have a couple of uncles who were in the army when they were younger, and it still means a lot to them now. So I respect that in their eyes, and one of them's actually writing a book about the boys who fought the war from Romsey, my hometown. So it's a big thing to them. I want to show my respect in some way. So but also do appreciate those who don't wish to show their, I don't, well I'm not going to say show their support, not show their support because that doesn't sound nice. I know there's those who don't choose to wear a poppy or who don't, but what if you do, what a little message from me though, whether you respect, whether you want to show, or whether you want to wear a poppy or not, please respect each other's opinions, each other's views, because everyone has their own views, everyone has their own opinions about Remembrance Day. Me personally, I am gonna do my 2 minutes of silence because that's tradition in the UK. Is at 11 o'clock exactly you're silent for 2 minutes, and you know it's just so you can remember those who, Remembrance Day. But there's like either way, whether you sort of show whatever you do Remembrance Day, please respect other people. You know, not everybody's going to do the same as you, and that's just a message from me. It's just be nice to each other. Just be nice to each other, and just respect each other. Like I say, everyone has the right to their own opinions. Everyone has the right to their own views. You know, so and don't berate anybody if they have a different view from you. That's a message from me anyway. So that's it from me for this week. Remember, respect each other regardless of what you decide to do regarding Remembrance Day. Just respect each other. And so that's for me this week. And I leave you with this week's Song of the Week from Metaprism, Reload. It's a great single. It sort of gives an example of what their work is about and like what musically what they're about. And actually in the video you do see some of that passionate energy in there too. So here it is, Metaprism, Reload. Enjoy.